Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Real Sports Updates here. Back again with another video. I got some breaking news. Davante Adams is now a Raider. The Raiders traded Davante Adams. The Packers traded Davante Adams to the Raiders for a first and a second this year. And I don't think the players have been named yet. I was just looking, and just up to this moment, I haven't seen any names, but there's going to be a few players going from the Raiders to Green Bay. Obviously, this is huge for obvious reasons. Davante Adams gets to pair up with his old college teammate, Derek Carr. They played at Fresno State. They're a very, very lethal connection in college. They didn't get a lot of, shine because they did play at Fresno State. It's a smaller school, but they did, put up really, really good numbers. And both of them ended up being second round draft picks. So there's some familiarity there. This obviously was a really, really big move. Davante Adams is now the highest paid wide receiver ever. His annual value is going to be at $28 million. The deal that he's signing is 5 years, $141 million. So that is a substantial amount of money, especially for a wide receiver. So, Davante Adams got his wish. I just made a video on this a couple of days ago. When the Packers franchised him, he let the Packers know that he was not going to play on the franchise tag. He let them know that he wanted to be the highest paid receiver, and his annual salary demands were close to $30 million. So he's almost there in that $30 million area for average value. This was a move that I think a lot of people are shocked by, but I don't see why you should be shocked by this. And to be honest with you, the Raiders, Raider fans, Raider players, coaches, they should all send Aaron Rodgers thank you cards. They should send him bouquets, flowers and candy, because Aaron Rodgers made this happen, and Aaron Rodgers' greed made this happen. We all know what happened after the season with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, and he's had this back and forth type of drama between him and the Packers, for the past 2 or 3 off seasons, and his demands were to be the highest paid quarterback in the league, which the Packers met his demands, but because of the high salary costs and because of the Packers trying to keep some of the talent that they had, they have to part ways, unfortunately, with Davante Adams. And this, Aaron Rodgers has nobody to blame but himself. Because at this point, it's about winning and solidifying your legacy. Aaron Rodgers has enough money, even with this huge contract that he's just signed and all the money he's going to be getting. Like, he has enough money. He's made enough money in this league for a long time. And if you're not, if you're not winning, especially if you're one of the upper echelon quarterbacks and you're not winning Super Bowls, or you're not, competing for Super Bowls, what does your legacy be? I mean, you can have as much money as you want to, but at the end of the day, you want to win. And, Davante Adams was his best chance to win. Having him on the team, especially seeing some of the astronomical numbers that he's put up over the past few seasons, for this to happen in this way, and for this to all play out this way, is it's crazy. And a lot of the Aaron Rodgers detractors are going to be poking fun at him, and he's going to take some heat for this, as he should. All of this could have been avoidable. Aaron Rodgers still had time on his original deal. I think he still had a year left on his original deal. So, maybe he could have held off on contract demands until after next season, and they could have, had Davante Adams under contract. They could have met him, maybe halfway, whatever. If Aaron Rodgers didn't take up so much of the cap with this big deal. But this is very this is very, very interesting. This is a very interesting storyline, and the AFC West, obviously, it seems like the influx of talent in the AFC West is just ridiculous now. You have the best receiver in the game now in the AFC West with the Raiders. This also means for the Raiders too that they're gonna have to get Derek Carr under contract as soon as possible. And is Derek Carr going to be willing to take less? I think he will. He would be willing to do what Aaron Rodgers wasn't willing to do and take less in order to have a better chance to win. The Raiders they have made some splash moves in free agency. I know they've signed a couple corners, and they were weak at that spot, so they got better at corner. They signed Chandler Jones to a pretty big deal, another pass rusher, and then they made the splash move here for Davante Adams. So, and the Raiders are giving up their first and second round pick this year as well too. So, although this is a splash move for the Raiders still have holes to fill at the most crucial positions. They have offensive line. Offensive line was not all that great this past season. The defensive line as well too. They weren't all that great, and there's still some holes to fill in the defensive backfield, particularly at safety. They weren't very good at any of they didn't have great players at all three levels. I mean, Max Crosby he's a good player, but I don't think that he's worth all the money that he got either. So if you're the Raiders right now, their salary cap space has almost completely dried up, and if Derek Carr is not willing to take less money, then they're going to be in a pickle. But I don't see that happening. There's an outside chance, obviously, but I really don't see that happening. I think Derek Carr is going to be ecstatic with the addition of his favorite college target, and then you look at a guy like Darren Waller, who I think his contract is up next year. So the Raiders are going to have to make some decisions coming up here. They can't afford to pay everybody, but it is a good move for them right now. And I think if they get Derek Carr under contract, I think they will be. This really puts them in the category of, I don't want to say contender, but they're not going to be the team that's going to be walked over like they have been in years past. I think adding Davante Adams to your offense really opens up the run game. I expect Josh Jacobs to have a big year. If they get their offensive line issues fixed, which they probably will address in the draft. But this is a big move, man. This is a very, very big move. And none of this happens without the greed of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, let's just put it that way. Aaron Rodgers is the reason why this happened. The Raiders benefited. Like I said, if you're a Raider fan, send Aaron Rodgers some tweets or some thank you tweets on Twitter, or some mentions on Instagram. You got to thank him for this, because this happened because of him, and only him. Because I know Davante wanted to stay with Aaron Rodgers. He's putting up the best numbers of his career in that Matt LaFleur offense. Just unguardable. They're moving him all around, and he's putting up huge numbers, Pro Bowl, and his success in that offense is the reason why he could request this big of a contract, and the Raiders were more than willing to pay it. So he's there. He just bought a house there, and I think he's gonna be in a good place. But yeah, this is definitely a big move for the AFC West, big move for the NFL, big move for the AFC conference. I mean, damn, all the talent that's coming to the AFC is crazy. So I really cannot wait for the season to start. It's going to be very, very exciting. And this move is just another one of the moves that everybody is going to be talking about for a while. So that's all I got here. I'm gonna try to get some updates as far as who the players are that the Raiders are going to be sending, and then try to get to that tonight, and try to go over it, and look at the implications going forward. But that's all I got for now, guys. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, let me know what you think of the move, and I'll see you guys later.